all right. And yes, sir. All right. Okay. Mr. Personality here.
What happened? What happened?
Where did this? I can't even speak right now. Where did you guys come up with this?
The concept I came up with, relatively easy. When I heard the song, I was like, I don't want to do James Brown disco. You know what I mean? I want something else. I need a character for him to play. And just in listening to the song, I sort of had this vibe. I don't know why. It just came to me relatively easy. But him building the character wasn't easy. It took the whole week to get there. I mean, by the whole week, it only happened about 2 hours ago.
Did you send him like to acting classes? What's going on? I mean, you're a regular Pacino here. Come on, what's going on?
No, we did. That was a struggle we had all week. And
Really?
I wasn't sure if it was going to happen. And at night, I was watching YouTube videos of 70s pimps and trying to get it in my head. And it wasn't until we put on our costumes that I decided this is who I'm going to be and just stay in that character. And it worked.
I mean, because let's talk. The real transition. I mean, you're America. You're just, hey, I'm a fan of the show, but now I'm going to become this like pimp guy.
I know, right?
I mean,
sorry, America. I turned an icon into a pimp.
No, there we go. Well said. No, and you even said expect the unexpected tonight. Was this what you were talking about?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
I already knew that once we got here and it was the lights, camera, action, he's a do or die kind of person. I knew the personality was coming out. I had no idea it was going to be that much. I mean, I was even on the dance floor looking at him like, hold up, who is this in front of me? Who are you and what have you done with my dance partner? But in the best way. It was an amazing thing. I feed off that energy.
Okay, so actually that's a great question. So, because you find out some people are practice dancers and some people are, when the camera comes on, performance dancers. So I guess what you're saying is Noah's a total performance dancer?
Yeah, it's that when we're in the studio, he overthinks things. There's too many. There's too much space, in a sense, for messing up and for it to be okay. Where when you're on a live show, you just got to make it work. You have to. Hi, babes.
Our battle buddies.
Yes, battle buddies.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, wait. Actually, you know what? I should keep all four of you guys here for a second, but they're out.
They're out. They're like
because the rivalry's been going on here. Okay, so
yeah, they got fun rivalry going on. I love that. I love that we got to challenge him.
He's intimidated by my good looks.
Oh my goodness, modesty though, like his main quality.
Yeah,
totally. Most modest guy you'll ever meet. So humble, sweet.
Yes, he's a regular Mother Teresa. I love it.
Oh yeah, see, you get him.
No, okay, but let's talk about that, Noah, because you and Robert, I guess you could say, are from totally different worlds. And how is it that through this space that you guys find a commonality and become friends?
We have a lot of differences, money being the big one, but actually, like, since the minute I met him, we have a lot in common. Our personalities, things about us that we share, and I think that's been the best part is not just being here and getting to know Sharna, but being friends with Robert, because I feel like after this we'll stay in contact.
Awesome. Okay. All right, I got to get you guys out of here, but we do have some fan questions, and this is from Hannah Grace, and this is for Noah. How is training for dance different than training for anything else, Mr. Trainer Man?
Training for dance is more technical in the movements and then listen to the music, and it's I've never done any kind of training like this before, because it's more of technique and steps, and it's been mentally draining on me not being a dancer and going home at night and even when I'm not in the room going over the steps, I'm visualizing, I'm listening to the song. So, I mean, at the end of every week, I am worn out just because mentally it is draining me.
Okay, so Sharna, how does that play out? Because now it's kind of like a marathon, 18th mile right around here. Is there an opportunity for a break or something at all, like a day?
No, or two? Absolutely not. The funny thing about the season is you go through, everybody has a moment, and it's usually somewhere between weeks 5 and 7, sometimes 8. But it's like you have to get over the hill and get your second wind. We had our moment last week where everything just culminated at some point. You were like, oh! You have that freak out, and then you go back to one. You're like, all right, I'm good. Let's go again.
Yeah, this was a good week.
Yeah, everybody has it, and yet we had 4 dancers to prepare this week, and we were less stressed than ever. You just find that way of dealing with it.
Really? Okay, because I remember we spoke on Tuesday for the anniversary party, and I was like, how are you going to master 4 dance? And I'm going to tell you, confession, he was freaking out a little bit, a little bit.
Well, to get this done, I put in the work, because even like the other day, like I showed up to rehearse early, and when she showed up, I was already going over my steps by myself. So I mean,
never seen that happen before. I would ask him to practice his steps while I dealt with like a creative phone call, and he would just stand there and stare at me. So this was a big step up. See what happens when you practice, babe.
Hashtag initiative. I love it. Okay. And we got one final question for you, Sharna, and this is from Chantel. Now, Sharna, if you were given the opportunity to create a theme or a concept on Dancing with the Stars, what would it be?
Is the sky's the limit? Anything? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Mind blown. I love creative concepts. There's 1,000 that I would love to do.
Something you haven't had the opportunity to do that you would die to do.
Something that I haven't done yet?
Yeah.
I had this really awesome idea for our okay, no lies. The one that I wish I got to do was my freestyle that I had planned with Charlie. And he was going to be this orchestra conductor, but he was going to be a crazy one, so in a deconstructed tail suit with like powder in his hair that would move, and he was going to be all jittery and a little bit weird but graceful like Charlie is. Sure. And it would start on a spotlight on him, and then as he would move, a spotlight would come on a break dancer, and then it would come on a ballet girl, and then it would come on, and we were all the different instruments that he was bringing to life, and he would manipulate us. And at some point we would all come together and he would conduct us, and I had flips like triggers and everything in there, and it was I don't know if you know the Piano Guys, but they do a version, a One Republic song of The Secret one.
Okay.
And it's amazing, and
just buzz him
it
later,
would have been better.
Man.
Hold up,
Buzz you later,
I'm gonna
buzz
get
you
my
later,
time.
buzz you later, buzz you later.
We'll get to him in a second.
Whatever.
No.
But yeah, that is still in my mind, just so incredibly epic, and it was built around Charlie, and it would have been so cool. But I'm definitely disappointed I didn't get to do that.
Well, there's always an opportunity for a new dream, and perhaps
Absolutely.
freestyle could be right around the corner, but we need your fan votes because it's double elimination next week. So, yes, so on the count of 3, you want to buzz them later?
Yeah.
All right, for Team Shui, 1, 2, 3.
Buzz you later.
Keep them here. I want to see a freestyle with these two.